fights it off. He'll see another. That's way outside. And the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground, Muncy. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Runner on the move. Line drive. And a base hit. They take the force out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third. Only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I'll tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Here's Stanton now. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Jake Cousins appears to be getting loose. Phillips getting cranked up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner.
Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Betts scores. And now they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Tommy Edman at the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
2 away now. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Max Muncy, the next to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
So quick to...
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And the tying run is on base.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Late swing fouled off. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Dominguez in the box now takes strike 1. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fires over to first, and that is a big first out. It appears Dave Roberts. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jake Cousins.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Judge comes up empty there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. 1 for 2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As they take the lead, 2 runs come in. Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swings over the top of that one. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Ball.
Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. 2 on, 2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two now, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they're up by 3. So 2 down, digging in, Ben Rice. That misses, ball 1. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing, and he popped it up. And a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
They get the force, then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball
pitch
inside.
misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Ball 1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Base is empty and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Outside with a breaking ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Inside.
Chopped left side. Caballero sends it across to first, and that is back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. He's 2 for 2. Liner picked on the hop at first. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. On the ground, right side, Edman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering way inside, almost got him. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the...
That's ripped. Base hit. Dominguez headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 9-5. Ripped on a line to center. Pajes under this one. And that is that. So back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's in there. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap. Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Yanks leading by 4 here in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And here comes Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
No.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side. Back here at Dodger Stadium, this offense is lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
The 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating.
No.
That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fly ball down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. One left. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Here comes a skip. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger under it. He makes the grab. The batter now will be Will Smith. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Ahmed Rosario. Coming into the game now is the injury replacement. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers trying to get back into this one here in the late stages of Game 7. This one in the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Andy Pajes will hit next. That one fouled hard the other way. The tying run at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Out to escape. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Dominguez in. Box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Swings through that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's now 10-5. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
down the line, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So a man at first. So up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that'll do it. It's the in the dirt, ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives.
No.
You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Comes up empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland.
No.
To third. The throw to first, and the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gavin Stone. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tucker going back, and it is gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 12-5.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Up the middle, Edman. Throws to first in time. And stepping in for New York, Jason Dominguez. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
No,
Good slider
that's a ball.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Volpe throws it to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 7 of the World Series. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot. So now 3-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
No, outside. High. High.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the late stages of Game 7. Swings and misses. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. Popped up. Rosario under it. And they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. And our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.